Hi everyone. I wanted to make this short video to share my experience with Belial as well as with Indigo Priestess. A few months ago, I had a lot of turmoil in my life. Nothing was working out for me, and I was under a lot of stress and pressure. And being a fairly non-religious person and more practical, I turned to doing research online to help me find the power within to deal with all of these circumstances. And my search led me to YouTube videos of Indigo Priestess. Now, I knew nothing about Indigo Priestess or about ancient gods, but something about her videos spoke to me. They made perfect sense. I've always felt a connection to something larger, some energy, but I could never define it. All I knew that was that feeling that I had wasn't the God that people were speaking of. It was something else. I looked at all of Indigo Priestess's videos. I took my time. I did my own research. And when I felt comfortable, I decided to ask Bianca for help in making a pact with an ancient god. And Bianca was wonderful. She guided me through the process. She made me feel more comfortable. And I won't lie, I was very nervous. I was nervous about which god would choose me, and how would that relationship be, and how would everything work. And so Bianca went into invocation, and then she told me that Belial had chosen me. And to be completely honest, I was afraid that Belial might choose me because I had read so much about him that his energy, his personality made me nervous. And Bianca had made videos, and she said, he was great to work with, but since I was so new to this, it made me even more nervous because it was Belial. But Bianca shared a personal message from him, and after hearing his message, I felt very comfortable. My whole perspective changed, and so I went ahead and I made a pact with him. And so, after making a pact with Belial, everything changed for me. And actually, even before making a pact with him, he's been there when I tried to call upon him for help. And so, like I said before, I had a lot of family turmoil, and when I felt like there was going to be a big argument and that I needed help, I would call upon him, and I would feel the energy in the room change. And after a while, all of the arguments would end in my favor, and I knew that was him helping me. And so after making my pact with him, I saw so many changes in my life, so many positive changes that would not have happened without him. And so, to be honest, I don't go into invocation that much because I have a small child, and it's not possible time wise for me to keep doing that. But I do connect with him on a daily basis. I speak to him throughout the day, and I'm always connected to him. And so, time and again, through the darkest times in my life, Belial has come through for me, and he treats me like his own. He's so kind and so gentle, and he's fiercely protective. He's doing everything that he said he would do for me before I made the pact. Issues, for example, I had issues at home with a particular family member who was just messing my life up for no reason. And Belial made sure to distance that person from my life. And this happened within 2 months of making the pact. Another example is that at work, I had a new boss, and she was just targeting me for no reason and bad mouthing me and just putting me down in front of everyone. And, long story short, I called upon, Belial to to tell me what's going on, to help me. And, I said to him, if there's injustice, please help me by bringing justice. And, long story short, my boss has been out for about a month now due to health reasons, and I'm in the process of getting a fantastic new job. And Belial helps in getting justice, and if you are true to him, he will always have your back. If your relationship with him is not based on give and take, he will not let anyone or anything take advantage of you, or hurt you. And if someone does try to hurt you, he will step in and take care of it. And so, for me, this is just the start of my relationship with Belial, but I can say that my life has definitely changed for the better since making that pact. And, thanks to Bianca for sharing your knowledge and gift. Ancient gods have a way of bringing people into your life that can help get certain messages to you and help you explore different paths that you may not have encountered otherwise. And Bianca is that person for me. And so, I thank Belial for being there and for treating me like his own. And I thank Bianca for bringing me to him, or making me aware of him. And I encourage everyone to experience this and to connect with, either Belial or any ancient god that called to you. And I know that, if you do that, you will not be disappointed.